Let me ask you something. Have you ever had one of those days where everything just clicked? You followed your trading plan, you waited patiently, you managed your risk, you accepted your losses, you walked away with confidence, not because you made money, but because you traded well. Then, the next day, everything changed. You chased trades, you entered too early, you ignored your rules, you overtraded. By the end of the day, you weren't asking, "Why did I lose?" You were asking, "What happened to the trader I was yesterday?" If you've ever experienced that, I want you to know you're not alone. In fact, this is one of the biggest frustrations every trader faces. Not because they don't know what to do, but because they can't seem to do it consistently. One week you're disciplined, the next week you're emotional. One day you trust your plan, the next day you abandon it after 2 losing trades. That's exhausting, because it feels like you're constantly starting over. I remember reaching a point where I wasn't looking for another strategy anymore. I had watched enough videos, read enough books, tested enough indicators. The problem wasn't knowledge. The problem was consistency. And that's when I realized something that completely changed the way I approached trading. Consistency isn't something you find. It's something you build. Not in one day, not in one winning streak, but through the small decisions you make every time you sit in front of the charts. Today, I want to share why consistency feels so difficult, what keeps pulling you away from it, and how you can begin building the habits that make consistent trading possible. Because becoming profitable isn't about having perfect days. It's about becoming the same trader every day. One of the biggest surprises in my trading journey was realizing that knowledge wasn't my problem. I knew my strategy. I knew where my stop loss belonged. I knew how much I should risk. I knew I shouldn't revenge trade. The problem wasn't that I lacked information. The problem was that emotions often became stronger than my intentions. Have you ever noticed that? You can explain good risk management to someone else, then completely ignore it in your own account. That's because trading isn't a test of knowledge. It's a test of execution. Professional athletes don't become great because they know the rules. They become great because they consistently execute under pressure. Trading is no different. Every day, the market asks the same question. Can you follow your plan even when your emotions want something different? The traders who become consistent aren't the ones who know the most. They're the ones who repeatedly do the simple things well. And that requires practice, not perfection. For a long time, I believed I just needed to feel motivated. I'd watch an inspiring trading video, read a great book, promise myself that this week would be different. And for a few days, it was. Then the motivation disappeared. So did my discipline. That's when I learned something important. Motivation is temporary. Systems are permanent. Professional traders don't wake up every morning feeling inspired. They rely on routines. They have a checklist. They know exactly what they're looking for. They know when to stop trading. They don't negotiate with their emotions because their process has already made the decision. If you're waiting to feel disciplined, you'll spend most of your trading career disappointed. Build habits that work even on the days you don't feel motivated, because consistency comes from systems, not emotions. One trade won't define your career, but your daily habits will. Every time you follow your trading plan, you're strengthening discipline. Every time you ignore it, you're strengthening impulsiveness. Whether you realize it or not, you're training your brain every single day. The question is, what are you training it to do? Think of consistency like going to the gym. You don't become stronger after one workout. You become stronger because you keep showing up. Trading works the same way. Every disciplined decision is another repetition. Every patient trade builds confidence. Every well-managed loss builds resilience. Over time, those small actions become your identity. Eventually, discipline stops feeling difficult. It simply becomes who you are. Most traders think consistency begins when they enter a trade. I don't believe that anymore. Consistency starts long before the market opens. It starts with your preparation, your sleep, your mindset, your routine, your willingness to accept that today might not offer a single trade. Some of my worst trading days started before I even opened my charts. I was tired, distracted, frustrated from something unrelated to trading. Yet I still expected myself to make clear decisions. That's unrealistic. The market magnifies whatever emotional state you bring into it. That's why preparation matters. Today, before I place a single trade, I ask myself 3 simple questions. Am I calm? Am I focused? Am I prepared to follow my rules? If the answer is no, I don't force it, because protecting my mindset is just as important as protecting my capital. Consistency isn't just about how you trade, it's about how you prepare to trade. If there's one thing I want you to remember after watching this video, it's this. Consistency isn't built during your best trading days. It's built during the ordinary ones. The days when nothing exciting happens. The days when patience is difficult. The days when your emotions tell you to ignore your rules. Those are the days that shape your future. Stop searching for the perfect strategy. Start becoming the kind of trader who can consistently execute a simple one. Because at the end of the day, your results will rarely exceed your habits. If this video helped you see consistency in a new way, I'd really appreciate your support. Like this video so more traders can discover it. Subscribe to Market Psychology if you're committed to mastering the mindset behind profitable trading. And don't forget to turn on notifications, because every week we dive deeper into the psychological habits that separate struggling traders from consistently profitable ones. In the next video, we're going to challenge one of the biggest myths in trading. Stop measuring success by daily profit. What if I told you that checking your P&L every day might actually be making you a worse trader? We'll explore why professional traders measure success differently, how focusing on daily profits creates emotional decisions, and what you should measure instead if you want long-term consistency. You won't want to miss it. Until next time, master your mind, master the market.